Many parents choose to add restrictions to the student's iPad to better manage and control what they are accessing. In order to add restrictions, you start by going to Settings, tapping Screen Time, and tapping Turn on Screen Time, and then tapping Continue. If you are a parent setting up restrictions for a child, you would tap This is my child's iPad. Then you will enter the specific time that you do not want the student using the iPad or certain apps. Next, you will choose the app limits, where you can set a time limit for specific apps. Once time is up, the student would need your permission to allow more time. After that is complete, you will choose a passcode that will be used to allow more time or make changes to screen time settings. Just re-enter the password, and now it is set up. There are ways to prevent the student from installing or deleting apps, making in-app purchases, and more. To do that, open Settings, tap Screen Time, tap Content and Privacy Restrictions, and turn the slider at the top on. Tap iTunes and App Store purchases, and change the options listed to whatever you prefer. Parents can prevent explicit content and content ratings from being shown on the student's iPad. In Screen Time, you can tap Content and Privacy Restrictions, enter the passcode, tap Content Restrictions, and select what items you do not want the students to be able to view. For example, you can set the music, podcast, and book setting from explicit to clean. You can also restrict the types of websites the student can access. In addition, you can change whether or not they can use Siri, play multiplayer games, adding friends, or screen recording. A parent can have control over the privacy settings within each app. If we go back to the Content and Privacy Restrictions page, we can see all of the different apps and features that the parents can allow or disallow the student from gaining access to. For example, if a parent does not want the student to allow microphone access to the camera or to an app, they can click Do Not Allow. They can also control things such as the ability to change the passcode on the iPad and the volume. In order to turn the screen time restrictions off, you can tap Screen Time under Settings and tap Turn Off Screen Time. It will prompt you to enter the passcode, and once you do that, click Turn Off Screen Time, and it will disable screen time. You can re-enable screen time at any time and set up a new password when you do. You can also do some monitoring of the websites that your student is using on their iPad. Open Settings, scroll down and tap on Safari, scroll down again, and tap Advanced, and then Website Data. It will list all of the websites the student has viewed on that iPad. The websites are listed in order by size of information that has been downloaded off of the particular site and not by date. It can be helpful to click Remove All Website Data, which is located at the bottom of the list, in order to empty out the list so that then the next time you open it, you can see the newest sites that the student has been on.